Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be on Rey Mysterio, Mask of Mystery. Rey is a modern era showboat. He is the newest Masters of the Universe card. He has two links. He's got the Motu link, moves that generate any colored gem will create two more. And he has the modern era link, gems do 5% more damage. He has the one gear, the Mask of Mystery gear. He is a coach all the way at 9k. Purple gems are going to do 2,200 more damage. Very good coach for anyone making purple gems. And one other thing about Rey is you can see this icon on my screen here for a plate that we haven't seen before. It's the mysterious mask plate. If you create 5 heal gems or more, you gain 125% yellow move damage for 2 turns. I believe that is the plate at the end of the MLC, and I think it's also somewhere in the milestones during this showdown event, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So that's what that is. For this preview, you can see the plate on the left. We are going to be using only 1 Fury set instead of 2, but we're right about 50% gem damage, so that's going to be a wash. And I did put a yellow move damage medal on that does 99%. You obviously can have higher, but that'll give you an idea where his move damage will be with a medal. So that keeps things pretty even and still shows the move damage. So 4 builds for you guys today, 4 different move sets, couple 3 stars, couple 5 stars. You'll see all the moves. So let's start with the first one. 10 MP finisher, West Coast WWE Attorney of Pop. Deal 126k damage and make 10 heal gems into yellow gems, pin the opponent. 7 MP blue, Splash of Mystery, deal 59k damage and choose 4 gems to make into yellow gems. And the Tilt-A-Whirl Head Scissor, 1 MP yellow, deal 52k damage and choose 5 gems to make into heal gems of strength 15,000. For the Entourage, we're going to run with Lawler for 4 blue MP to start. Orton, so yellow moves deal 45% more damage. Naomi, who is one of the key coaches for Rey, she makes 2 more heal gems and they add 25% more health. Big for him, and probably close to being required to run him optimal. You're really going to want Naomi for most of his builds. Booker T's on there. He's not a must-have. It's just more of a nice-to-have. You could run a gem defense trainer, yellow move damage coach, any of that kind of stuff. Even a gem defense coach too. He's more of a nice to have because I don't have 123 Kid. 123 Kid, I believe, makes extra heal gems as well. Although I don't have him, so don't quote me on that. We're going to take a look at Drew. I do have tour perks. 1 MP to start. Nothing extra on a match, so that could come into play, and I could end up 1 short on something. And Drew is strapped. So let's take a look and see. You also worth noting is you will see the vitality icon now, especially with showboats. It's hard to pass up potentially running double vitality for 1.6 million bonus health at 5-star gold. With these showboats starting at 4 million base health, that's a lot. You could also in this moveset run Takedown. You could run Fury to help you kick out easier. You could run Double Armor to help keep them down easier. Really, it's become very versatile now with the health pools to the point where I think maybe only Padded is still a medal that I wouldn't use on purpose unless it was a high move percentage medal and I needed it for the build. We do have a 5 match there, so I'm just going to toss some of these out here. We're going to go for that 5 match. Perfect. So we are in luck, as we didn't force a pin. One thing with the finisher, we're going to use the finisher to recycle the finisher. And it can only turn 11 heal gems into yellow, so we don't want to get more than 11 heal gems out there. They don't count when they're on yellow. So like we have 4 there, and 5, 6, 7, 8. We can do 3 more, potentially. But I'm going to do a big row break here, and here. So let's not do those. For now, I'm just going to call that good, actually, because we'll get it next turn, too. You can do a lot of stuff with how you set up these heal gems, especially in conjunction with the finisher and the choose. but I'm going to do a there to get the blue recycling, and we'll take a row break here and catch one more blue. Because you're not recycling the blue, you don't have to though. The finisher you're going to use to recycle itself. So we have, we can put these anywhere, and the finisher will convert them. So let's make a 5 match, and a 3 match, and another 3 match. And now keep in mind, if we had the Mysterio plate, what will we be at right now? Like 3 buffs of 125% move damage? That finisher would be massive. Did 310k, would be huge right there otherwise. So great plate for him. Could also run boss plate. If you're running boss plate, I think boss plate and Fury would make sense. You could also run something that generates blue gems, either the Honky Tonk Man plate when you break 3 green, just to get back to blue, but the goal is to keep recycling this finisher, so you're probably not going to have to do that, so I wouldn't go that route personally. 3, we don't have a ton to work with. Let's do this instead. And see if that's enough. I don't think it will be, actually, because we only had 2 yellow gems on the board. But the choose move will be ready next turn anyway. Again, you just keep throwing your heal gems out, and if you had that plate, that would definitely be the way to go. Keep buffing these yellow moves, because the 1 MP move is no slouch either. Dealing, I think we're over 100k with the metal on that, so that's going to add up in a hurry. Yeah, so... Plus, we could throw these heal gems out, like when you have a lot of pin bar like this, for example. We could throw heal gems out. We could make a 5 match that we swipe into. And then we could make a 3 match. So that plate's going to be interesting, right? Because now we could buff it again. Right here. Like so. And then we can swipe the 5 match. And we could buff it again. Because it is 2 turns. And it would be buffed again. And, you know, now you're hitting for crazy amounts. And, you know, get at least 5 out there. I only did 4 because I don't have the plate. But you see the picture, right? And then you hit this finisher, it would be huge. The yellow 1 MP would be huge. Anyway, the thing with Rey is he's not incredibly fast, but he is going to win a lot and win full life to very little life lost. He's almost, to me, like a much higher damage output modern Enzo, Kofi, Akam, you know, all the reskins. Okay, he flies out of the ring when he wins. So that's awesome. I actually never noticed that in all the practice matches. Shows how much attention I pay to that stuff. So that's the first moveset. The next one we're going to run would be a 5-star moveset. It's triple yellow. So not a lot changing here. Same kind of scenario with this one with Rey's plate, obviously. And it being triple yellow. Again, you could run Vitality or Takedown with this one. Let's go to the moves first. We're going to bring in the 5-star move, which is 8 MP, deal 70,000 damage, and make 7 random gems into blue gems. Again, the finisher will recycle itself, is what you're looking for. So we want a yellow match on turn 1. So we're going to put Kofi in. And let's see, move, charge. And I know it's showing Booker T there. That's an error on my part. We're not going to use him at all. We're going to use a very common trainer. In this case, I would either use one of 2 things. 9k Zombie Sasha for more yellows on the starting board. which we want because that's what gets us started. Or you could also put Rikishi on there to help with recycling on the finisher. So you could go Rikishi, but I think Zombie Sasha is going to be the better play, adding more yellow gems to the starting board. At least I think it's Sasha. Sasha might be purple, it might be Charlotte. I always do that. Where are you guys? Right around 9K. Just high enough. Purple for Charlotte, so that means Sasha's yellow. Yep. So we're going to go with Sasha for more yellow gems to start because we need that yellow match. Otherwise, everything else will stay the same. There you go. And you can see we're full life after the last match. So again, same sort of thing. You could use the boss plate. It would go off after the finisher. Or you could use the Mysterious Mask. I think the Mysterious Mask would be the clear front runner. Because what you're going to do is you're going to hit this on turn 1 and get the buff. And then you're going to get it again on turn 2. So you're going to have 2 sets of the buffs going into your big finisher and the other yellow move, as well as 1 buff when you hit the heal gem next turn. So that's an ideal starting board. And again, with the plate, I actually really like this moveset, assuming you have the plate. And we can break 11, so we're good with all of those. Seven randoms into blue could potentially cause an early pin. It's just there for the move damage. Can't get away from it though. Of course it does cause an early pin. Thank you for nothing, random blue move. It did do 265,000 damage doing that though, so not too bad. You could also run any MP plate that is match XYZ color, get yellow as well. So I'm going to leave that row break there actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can set up a lot still. And let's just 6, 7, 8, 9. And let's do that. And of course, if we had the plate, I would have chose the last one to buff the damage again. So even like this, though, it can hit quite hard, 500k, and it's healing us. So I really like that moveset, actually, especially if you get this plate. I'm pretty sure with that plate, this would be my favorite moveset with him. Pretty sure. Although, you never know, that can change. He's got a couple cool mechanics coming, so... next moveset is available at 3-star. It's double green and the heal gem move. And again, we're at full life after that one. So the Mysterious Express and the Mysterious 619. This is like a 1-2-3 kid build, Johnny Drip Drip build, except it's using heal gems instead of protect or multis. And I have the Tilt-A-Whirl head scissors in. So 6 MP, green move, Mysterious Express, deal 62k damage and choose 7 heal gems to destroy. Mysterious 619, 5 MP, deal 63k damage plus 15k bonus damage for every heal gem. Entourage, we're going to run with Rock for more heal gems. You could also run with 9k Mankind, Showboat. But I want the extra heal gem. If you had 1-2-3 kid, you would want him to coach. You definitely want Naomi to coach. Naomi for those heal gems. And I like Ember Moon for a better chance of greens on the starting board. Now this one, you could debate that there are better plates than the Mysterious Mask. I really just have it up there because it's a new one to keep people thinking about it and who they could use it on. I'm already trying to think who all I could use it on. Mickey James it would be great on. I'm looking for Ember Moon. It would be, assuming it works on areas, which I don't know, but I think it should. It would be great on Batista. So yeah, I'm trying to think of who all this plate could be good for, and there's a few of them. Really, really good on Mickey James. So the other one is the Heavy Machinery. Break 3 yellow, get 3 green. Just helps cycle back to the green. Because this one can do a lot of damage, but you need greens on the starting board. Which we only got 4, which is unfortunate. So let's at least try to do a little bit of damage with the destroy. We'll put them there. And then we'll get yellow there. So if you have enough greens on the board, 6, you can destroy 6 greens in 1 yellow and do this whole cycle all over again. And this just gets bigger and bigger and ramps up every turn, so if you can get it to go off another turn, so much the better. We are going to get the heal gems out at least once more this turn, and then once again next turn. Assuming we don't cascade too much. And let's see. Oh, okay. Black dropped in. Oh well. It was good in theory, bad in practice. I shouldn't have been greedy and should have just placed it on 1 yellow. I often have that habit where I will get a little too greedy and try and get a little too much and then get an unfortunate cascade. Or maybe not unfortunate. Maybe it's just simply being too greedy with the board. So we'll have to wait till next turn for that destroy. You can see this is going to hit pretty hard now. 260k, and it's just going to keep going up and up. And let's get rid of... I want to keep that row break. Nah, let's heal up. Why not? See if we can get some damage into. The other thing too is we get these heal gems out there. Keep in mind when Drew is doing his moves, they're not going to hit nearly as hard. And we still only have 4 greens again. So this is where the heavy machinery plate like really comes in clutch. Because we could be destroying 3 yellows all of these turns and getting 3 green, right? So 100% this moveset is going to be way, way better with the heavy machinery plate. And it'll be quite good then. No matter what we do, we're going to pin. So let's just take our greens and call it a day and leave the heal gems out there. Since he's gonna do some damage, let's just leave the heal gems out there. You can see the heal gem helping us out already. I'm pretty sure with heavy machinery plate, this build set would be a problem. And again, you could go Vitality, you could go Armor, you could go Fury, you could go Takedown. Showboat class is going to have a lot of options in general. Biggest thing is being able to kick out. And we'll get there with Rey, because he certainly has the best option besides a kick out to kick out. And I'll show you guys what that is in the next build set. Okay, let's do... Okay, let's do that. Destroy still isn't ready this turn, so we're going to have to wait 1 more turn. And because we have to wait 1 more turn, I'm also going to hold off on the other move until we have more heal gems. and we'll use that next turn. You can see we're again not really taking any damage. And this is gonna hit really hard. And this will, I think, pretty much do it. So let's get healed up. And let's see. Let's break this one. And this one. That and that. Just in case it doesn't do it, we'll do it like that. So there you go. Another full life win. So again, not necessarily super fast, although heavy machinery plate I think would make that one a lot faster. And we're filling our life back up again. So other than the one time I crashed, I did not have to use any health packs in all of the matches I played for Rey. And I've been playing him, I want to say, close to 3 hours now. Maybe a little longer. And I haven't had to use a single health pack. So he's going to be a lifesaver on health packs and pretty solid all around. This last moveset, you can do some stuff off of this one too. So I'm going to show it this way to show the last move that we haven't seen. But you could, instead of the move I'm putting in, you could keep the 1 MP heal gem move in. And this one, I'm leaving it on there just because it's a new plate. But I would not use the Mysterious Mask one for this build, just FYI. But I left it on the graphic because it's a new plate and cool. So we're going to go with the Mysterious Destroyer, 8 MP yellow, deal 70k damage, and make 7 random gems into blue gems, which we did see in the triple yellow. Splash of Mystery, deal 59k damage and choose 4 gems to make into yellow gems, which we've seen. And then the Springboard Crossbody. Level 4 blue MP, deal 46k damage and choose 1 gem to make into a 4-turn Juggernaut gem that will increase the damage of all your gems by 44% for 3 turns on every countdown turn, and heal for 579,000 at the end of the countdown. This is your kickout move with Rey, essentially, because every time you're taking a gem swipe, it's a turn. So as long as you put that Juggernaut gem down, you're always going to be able to have a massive kick-out boost. So it's not a kick-out mechanic, but it ends up helping with that and also buffing the choose move. So it's a really cool way to do a Juggernaut gem, especially on a showboat. And this one, you'll see I have double fury on it because you're buffing your gems. You can set up for a pretty high damage choose move. And it does a lot, actually. I think I did a choose move for over 600,000 in practice. Let's see if we can get anywhere near that in the preview. Again, you don't need Booker T. He helps because it's 1 more yellow gem on the choose, and you don't Robocene is not needed. You could use yellow move damage. You could use blue move damage. You could use a gem trainer, reduction trainer, like I'm going to do for this in Cena. You could use Brawn for yellow gem damage coach. There's just a lot of options. You could put Zombie Roman on for kick out and then really kick out. But this moveset's a lot of fun. And like I said, you can use it with the 1 MP yellow move as well, and then you're going to have heal gems everywhere. It doesn't recycle quite as good, but you're going to have even more healing than on this, so that's an option as well. I did play it that way a bunch, and it was pretty good that way too. So whenever possible, you're going to want to look to make blue matches, because it's just going to keep getting these Juggernaut gems out every time you do. Next turn, you'll get a Juggernaut gem out. So anytime you can, get a blue match with this. So this is actually a really nice board, because now we're going to start getting boosts out. And you can even boost your... There's a few things you can do. So the choose move, you can choose to set up like swipes and buff your gem damage more. You can just try and do breaks for as big a damage as you can. I think this time I'm going to set up for a pretty big break. We only have one buff, so it's not huge. But we already have 2 of those out there. So I think I want to go that route. And let's do... This should be a pretty nice one, even though we only have 1 buff so far. $260K on that one. But now we have 2 gems out, and we'll have a 3rd next turn. So now we're getting 2 buffs of that. So our yellow gems are up to 18,000. Blue gems are up to 12,000. Let's keep this one somewhat away from blues if we can, because we're about to make a bunch of random blues. And hopefully throw another Juggernaut gem out. And of course, when they hit the end of their countdown, they heal you for 500,000. So that's not nothing. Okay, we did get 1 destroyed. Oh, really? The Claymore got it? Come on, man. So we have to kick out of a 260K kick out. No problem. Just on a 3 match because our gems are buffed. So that's one of the unique things Rey has. And let's get our countdown gems ticking with the choose move this time instead. We could go... Actually, let's see what yellows are. So they're 21K. So let's just go for the end right here. You could do a 5-match swipe and heal your life if you wanted to, because that'll count down and will heal for 500,000. But since yellow gems are quite large, let's go for... a big finish. Oh, there we go. 847,000 reduced to 600,000. So it's actually a really cool build. It's got its own little built-in kickout to it. So huge fan of this build too. I would run Boss Plate and Double Fury on this one and just have a heyday with it. I think it would be a lot of fun. Although Boss Plate could potentially kill your Juggernaut gem, so keep that in mind. Maybe I wouldn't go that way. You could do the Kofi plate, the Honky Tonk Man Blues plate. So every time you break 3 green, you get blue. Anything to try and get more blue. You don't really need it. You could use Cheap Shot. You could use the Botch plate, Head Games. Just a lot of versatility with this card, and I think he's going to be a lot of fun, especially with that Juggernaut gem in play. And I'm sure you could do some tricolor nonsense potentially, or even put the, like I said, the 1 MP yellow move in instead and throw heal gems everywhere. And then go double armor and basically be unkillable. Double armor, Honky Tonk Man, and you're gonna take like no damage and be healing left and right with the kick out buff. So there's a lot of different ways you could go with him. Super fun card. Not necessarily fast, but really versatile, and a lot of stuff you can do with them, and actually decent amount of fun to play. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this preview. And remember to like, subscribe, and share, as that helps me out. And remember, Monday through Friday, every day between 3 and 5 Pacific, I am live on Twitch. So come join me on Twitch and we'll talk about the game. So thanks for watching, guys, and good luck out there.